Welcome back to Buzz on Veterans. I'm your host, Captain Rick Hoffman, and we're here at Veterans United with the owner, my good friend and co-host here, Ron Gamble. Thanks again for having us.
Yeah, thank you for being here.
And joining me today is Brendan Blair from St. George Equipment, Megan Maloney from Maloney Associates. I wonder how that name happened. The crazy. And Phil Burt again from Team Red, White, and Blue. Welcome back, Burt. We're coming up where we just celebrated the nation's 250th anniversary, and we talked a lot about the journey that it took our country to get here. So I want to just kind of start by talking a little bit about how did that impact you? What do you feel about the epic, the celebration of something so significant?
Um, Honestly, it impacted us by just the patriotism behind the support of it this year, compared to other 4th of Julys in the past. The 250th birthday was huge for St. George as a service-disabled veteran-owned business, and we preached it to our customers. It's that simple. It's just we want to show our patriotism and help influence where America's going to this day.
Yeah. Well, again, all of my guests and my co-hosts today have served. Tell me again a little bit about your uniform service.
So I served in the Air Force for 10 years. I was a bomb technician for 10 years. I did a year in the Air National Guard up in Ohio and then decided to move to Florida. And then started my transition into being a civilian. So
In one of my other podcasts, we talk a lot about from the C to the C-suite, the transition, and not every useful skill you learn on active duty translates directly, but some are important. So what are some of those things that you say, boy, I'm glad I learned this in the Air Force that make you a better contributor to your company today?
it's the drive. I believe veterans have a different drive than somebody coming out of college.
By drive, do you mean like initiative or
Initiative,
Yeah, of
yes,
course.
initiative.
and discipline?
And I instill that in my team. So when I show up every day, my leadership skills from the military translate into business, which can be harsh at sometimes, but it motivates people to get the job done because our end user is, we like to say we're customer obsessed.
Yeah.
So that I instill that into my employees as well.
Okay, great. Megan, good to see you again. Okay, let's talk about USA 250 and what's that mean to you?
It's been an amazing year. One of my clients is a nonprofit, One Nation, and their mission is to bridge the gap with the left and the right. And 250 was an amazing opportunity for us to really showcase what it means to every American, not just vets. And we partnered with the American Legion to do it, and we'll be putting some stuff out in August. But it's a big deal. Most countries don't make it this long.
Yeah, as we talked, I mean, Germany's, formed in the 1880s after the Franco-Prussian War.
Yeah.
We all think Germany has been this thing for all of our European history is not the history of France. You know what? Normandy, named after the Normans, they're from Finland.
Exactly.
They rode.
Yeah.
Loved the FIFA World Cup. Good to see you again. Let's talk about 250 to you.
I mean, 250 is, like it's hope, right? So it's the capacity of the United States and Americans to give more of themselves than they ask for is amazing.
Yeah.
Like we have our rough spots, but overall, like I've been to a lot of countries, America is the most selfless country that I've been to, and the most selfless people.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate that. Every time I get a new group, I remember back. I was on active duty for 200. I was on the quarterdeck of the USS Rourke in San Diego Harbor. We were the visit ship, and my roommate Steve Watts was a dispersing officer, and we got a replica Revolutionary War Navy uniform, and he stood out there on the quarterdeck. And there were a lot of visitors to the ship that day. Many of them were age-appropriate young women, so we had quite a good time. Stuck on duty, that was a lot of fun. And talk again. I didn't get you to talk about your uniform service.
I was in the Army for 6 years, and I went to Korea, and I was an IT analyst. It was the best decision I ever made for my life.
Good. Talk a little bit about what you brought. What changes between you at year 1 and you at year 6, and now that you brought with you as you transitioned into your next life?
It's I can't even tell you what it was free, free army, because I don't want to go to jail like that other guy.
Yeah. Statute of limitations are likely expired, but I agree with you. Caution. You know,
Maybe.
someone you respect might be watching this.
Yes, my parents. Yeah, the military. I believe every American should have to serve their time in the military, because it does instill discipline, and it does make you a stronger person, and builds confidence and camaraderie. It's just it's an amazing experience for everyone.
Well, again, and what I really appreciate is all four of you, having served for your nation, are still continuing to serve your community. And for that, I thank you. So thank you so much. God bless America.
Bless America.
Cheers.
Happy 250.
When they leave us for battle, we await their return. When their embrace is gone, we imagine them with us. Some don't come back. We grieve. Some come back hurting. We help. Heroes survive. We honor them. Heroes fall. We remember them. 150,000 veterans live in Jacksonville. We serve them. We're the Military Affairs and Veterans Department, City of Jacksonville. Because of them, our light never dims.